Tony, was that win perhaps more comfortable than the scoreline suggested? There's you had a lot of chances there that either held up or just didn't get down.
I think that'd be a bit disrespectful to say that. I thought it was a good competitive game. I thought Salford showed a lot of commitment. They defended their try line very well. You know, you can see they're working hard to get some results go their way. And that's good. I enjoyed our patience, and you know, I'm glad that we did create some opportunities. And you're not going to get every one of them, but we were a bit better with a bit more. We're just patient, I think, and therefore we came up with some points because we did stay down that end of the field at times and did put them under pressure. I think the amount of possession we had in the first half really hurt them. You know, and I thought it would hurt them for later in the game. But I liked our patience. I liked our combinations there, and the fact that we weren't trying to score on each and every set and weren't trying to score on each and every play. And I think there was some maturity about some of our performance there tonight. But I thought Salford tried really hard, didn't give in, were very good on their own goal line. That was an improvement on their recent performances, as was ours, which is very pleasing. With our last 50 minutes against the Broncos was very, very good, and I thought we were better there tonight.
You slowly start finding your straps then, aren't you? Sort of getting up to full speed and everything.
Yeah, well, defensively, certainly. Defensively, we're a whole different team. I think we missed 13 tackles last week in total, by our figures anyway. I think we missed 2, maybe 3 in the first half. I think we may have come up with a few more by the time full time come around, but certainly, a lot closer to the sort of defensive efforts that we're expecting from one another.
You must be pleased with how the combination between O'Brien and Mile is developing there.
Yeah, they've certainly got better together. It's getting a bit more fluent. And, I think all our combinations are getting better, each week, which is what you set out to do from week one. Hopefully you keep on improving. Occasionally you have a backward step or a sideways step, but you certainly endeavour to go forward in each week, and so far we've done that, and certainly their combination has helped that, and it always would take a little bit of time, but there'll be other combinations that we'll have in those positions, and they'll have to be fluent when they're called upon as well.
Do you see Salford as like a work in progress? Like they'll click eventually?
Absolutely, yeah. Wow. It is so difficult. You don't have to have many changes within your team to have to build it again and rebuild combinations, but to have as many changes as they've had, not only in number of personnel, but each week. They've had horrendous injuries and horrendous effects on consistency of the team that they can put out, but even saying that, you can't expect them to click overnight, no matter what calibre of players you go and buy, or recruit. It takes time. You have to develop those combinations and the understandings, but even just to buy into the systems, the same sort of defensive systems or patterns that, you come from all different parts of the world and throw them all together, and they're not expected. But I thought they made great progress there tonight. They were tough and competitive.
You shuffled the back three of your pack tonight, Tony. Was you happy with how they went?
Trent Waterhouse possibly could have played. He had a little bit of sickness leading up to it, so we kept him out. Some of these microphones gone off. We left him out and put in Laithwaite, who last week I said that I thought he had his best game for the club. he surpassed that this week. He was very good, James. So I was really pleased and impressed by him today. And he came in and played right second row, and Benny's been playing a bit of loose forward for us anyway, for Benny Westwood for the last few weeks. But Simon played his second game of the season, came in and played 80 minutes and played really well, as which isn't surprising for Simon.
Any injuries at all, Tony?
Not that I'm aware of. We've got a couple of. Benny got a poke in the eye, and Bridget took a bit of a knock to the ribs, but I think they're all right. We'll see how they go. Trent should be right for next week.
Do you know what it was that wound Chris Hill up at one stage?
Yeah, his skull cap got pulled. He was getting briefed, and then the strap of the hairs underneath his chin was just about cutting in two. Apparently, it was getting pulled that hard, so he did take a bit of exception to it. So, which you've all seen Hilly. He just plays the game. It takes a bit to rile him up, but he was riled. So somebody got on him to go.
Any more questions, guys? No?
Thank you.